There must be something.
You're live.
Okay, I'll wait for someone to know one. Right, we'll do the neck.
You're late.
Secondary.
I've
What's
already done the guitar.
What's that?
You're late.
Yeah, I've already made the guitar. And here it is. Here's one I made earlier. No. We'll wait for a bit. We will behave properly. So when people start arriving, just let me know.
Yeah, they're arriving.
Hello, everybody! Impromptu. This wasn't supposed to happen, but it's happening. So, it's happening. Yay! Okay. I'm terrified. I'm very nervous about this. Hopefully, we should be okay.
Oh my god, it's finally that day.
It is that day, and I thought I'd do it live. So, how many people we got?
48.
What? I was going to
50.
say, have we got 10 yet? Because I'll start at 10.
I'm at 50.
Okay, so, as you all know, if you've been looking, I've recently received a body and a very awesome neck from the legend that is Mr. Nick Oswald. And this is the John Frusciante Mark III Stratocaster I'm going to relic.
Ryan Clark says you're awesome.
Ryan Clark. Thank you very much, sir. But yeah, this is the new and improved John Frusciante Strat. The glorious Nick Oswald made me the neck and the body. It's an older body, maple neck, really, really dark rosewood. Yes, Joe.
Is it getting a full relic treatment?
It is getting a full relic treatment. The full relic treatment will be a separate video, though. It won't be live. I'll do the relic treatment as is, but it is 9:30 at this point in time, and I really want to get this guitar together. And I just want to get it done, so I thought I would do it live, which is a lot more nerve-wracking because something goes wrong, you're going to see it. That's not good! Anyway, yeah, and also, I don't know if you'll be able to see, you probably won't, it might pixel, but that's the headstock, everybody.
Is it two-tone sunburst, or am I blind?
It's actually, well, it's based on John's 62 Strat, so it's a three-tone, but John's Stratocaster, as it stands now, is more of a two-tone. The red is almost faded, like they did on some... The UV light used to destroy the red in the sunburst. So, if I get closer, you might be able to see. There's a very thin line of red around the outside, which is glorious. Mr. Nick, you're a genius. The back's got more of a burst. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not. It's nitrocellulose finish. It's really, really thin. It's going to be awesome to relic, and I can't wait. Okay, so let's get going. So I'm going to do the body first, neck second. Or should I do the neck first?
Do you think that, I think Igor Black Eyes says, do you think I could build something based on John Strat with the Squire Classic Vibe 60s?
Yes. This is my John Strat Mark II. That was a Squire, and I'm harvesting the parts because that's what this guitar was always ever going to be. But I am going to remake this when I get some parts for it. But at this point in time, all the parts that I put in this, the tremolo, the pickups, the scratch plate, are all going in this guitar because that one is now null and void for the moment.
Because he's on a serious budget, so...
Yes, you can relic like polyurethane finish. It's not very easy and it is tiring and it's knackering, but you can do it. Okay, change my mind. I'm going to do neck first. I'm going to do machine heads first. Okay, so... Come here, my little friends. So, machine head time. These are replica Clouson Deluxe machine heads. And if you can hear a weird chewing noise, it's Len in the corner destroying stuff.
His carrot cottage.
Indeed. I've got them labelled as well, so I know where they're all going to go. B string. Oh yeah, by the way, if anybody does have any questions about what I'm doing as I'm going, Joe will let me know and Joe will read it out as we go, and I'll hopefully be able to answer any questions that come along. So, okay, nerve, and we're doing it on the floor.
Do I need to get a bit closer? Do you think I should get a little bit closer? Like, how about that?
What do you think?
Is that better?
When assembling machine heads, I need something to prop this up on quick.
You've got one of those neck things, haven't you?
Yeah, it's too tall. I need duster. That's what I need. The duster has disappeared, everybody. That's not good. Oh, wait. I like building guitars on the floor. It's more comfy. And I like the fact that you're on a carpet, which means you're not going to scuff anything up. Nothing's ever going to get scratched or damaged.
Are those tuners lock-in?
No, they're not. They're vintage style, Clouson Deluxe. They're exact replicas of the ones that are on my 62.
Where did you get them from?
I got them from Crocs Guitars. It's a website called Crocs Guitars.
Why did you choose the truss rod at, what's that?
The headstock.
No, actually at the top of the neck.
Yeah, the headstock.
Oh, right, okay.
I chose it there because I just don't want the hassle of having to take the neck off or loosen the neck off every time I want to change if I have to keep altering the neck. So I just wanted just ease of use, and me and Nick both decided that's the best place for it to be. So that's why it's at the top. It's not historically accurate, I know, but I don't care about that so much. It's easier. It's a lot easier. And also I've got a dual action truss rod instead of a single action, which is a lot better as well.
What kind of strings will you be installing?
Diodarios 10 to 46. That's good. My pen doesn't work. I don't want to dive in. Right, where's my pointy screwdriver? Nope, that's not it.
Oh, can you do a John's tone on the album Mother's Milk? It's my favourite album from Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I have just done a video on that, actually. Oh no, Mother's Milk, no I haven't. Sorry, I'll tell a lie, I've done Blood Sugar Sex Magic. Yes, I will. I need an Ibanez. John only used a Strat on Pretty Little Ditty on the album. He didn't use, it was mostly his Ibanez. And Mesa Boogie amps as well, not Marshalls. Oh, Pretty Little Ditty was a Strat and a Marshall, but other than that, it was all Mesa Boogie.
How does that Fender amp you posted a photo of compare to the Boss Katana? Or will be revealed?
Yeah, I'm not going to say too much right now. Or will be revealed in time on that. Oh, was that enough?
Is that getting Oswald pickups or Evil Sheeps?
It's getting Oswald pickups. Oswald 62 pickups.
I bought a vintage Icon V6 Clapton one because of you.
Oh yes. Good choice, but thank you very much. But great choice of guitar. They are awesome guitars. I've lost me marker. That's not the one.
Are you going to relic this one? Isn't the marker in the
No.
on the okay?
That's one of these. I'm going to have to reassemble. Sorry everybody, this could get quite slow and boring. Len's getting on my nerves with his constant eating and ruining of cardboard.
Talk about Ibanez. Have you seen Josh using an Ibanez?
Yes. Very cool.
On the Emmett Remers show.
Yeah, I saw
What do you
that.
think about it?
I think it's cool. I still don't like Josh as a guitarist in the Chili Peppers, but I think that's really cool that he used an Ibanez. It's a little hark to John, that is.
Have you ever tried Sonic Monkey pickups?
I have never even heard of Sonic Monkey pickups, but they sound amazing.
Have you done any videos about recording in a home studio, or do you plan on doing anything like that?
No, I haven't done anything like that yet, but yeah, it would be quite cool. It would be a quite cool thing to do. Okay, one thing I will say about assembling a guitar is if you're unsure, check, and check again until you're convinced you're right, because if you get it wrong, you don't want to keep going back and make. It wants to be right first time. You don't want to be halfway down the line with it wrong. So I'm quadruple and triple checking that my machine heads are lined up properly. I don't want them all ski whiff and silly.
Would you recommend a Yamaha SG?
Yeah, definitely.
Have you ever played through a PV Supreme?
I don't know actually. I'm not 100% sure if I have or I haven't. I don't know.
You're a huge inspiration, man. I love your vids. Ever plan on making a Play Like Clapton or Play Like Mayer series?
I'm not 100% sure. Not sure that was right. I don't know. I'm not really a massive Eric Clapton aficionado, if I'm being perfectly honest. I'm not really that clued up. So I don't really know about that, if I'm being perfectly honest. Either John and John Mayer as well. They're not really guitarists who I would kind of think this drill bit is knackered. Someone's been ruining all the tools.
It's not me.
It's not me.
Any specific reason you don't like Josh?
I just don't think he fits. He doesn't fit. His musicals, I just don't think he's got the right kind of thing. I mean, he's got better, definitely, but I just don't like his playing. I'm not, nothing against him. I just don't like his playing. It's just as simple as that, really.
Not for you, Jen.
Yeah, I just don't like it. He just. I'm a John Frusciante fan, but that doesn't mean I can't like other guitarists, but in the Chili Peppers. But I just don't feel that Josh. I always feel that Josh is the convenient choice, not the right choice.
Do you ever get splinters when you build a guitar?
Oh yeah. I've had wooden splinters, metal splinters, you name it. It's horrific. Do
you like the action high or low?
Medium. I don't like it super low, but I don't like it super high. I don't like the macho thing of having it super high.
Jesus Christ, he's demolished that.
Well, then he's just tearing through a box. He's just destroying stuff.
What do you think about Orange's amp?
Which one? Which one?
I don't know. Ever seen the Joy Division show John Flea and Josh did, and what do you think of Joy Division?
I love Joy Division myself. I'm a big fan of Joy Division, but I've never seen that show. No.
Hi Dave, how are you? What is the best
I'm very well.
best pedal to get John Phaser tone? Is it Phaser?
Phaser. If it's a phaser, it's a Phase 90. That's what John used. He used a Phase 90. That's more like it.
What's your favourite song?
In the world? Good gravy. I've got too many to pick. I don't know. I can't pick just one. I've got too many, so I can't honestly say. Sorry.
Does the Yamaha SG have a special sound in any way to other humbucker guitars?
I wouldn't say so. It just sounds like, I wouldn't say it sounds like everything else because it doesn't. But it is what it is. The Yamaha guitars are really, really good. They're just very, very nice guitars.
I haven't seen you play a Jazzmaster. Do you own one?
No, I don't like Jazzmasters. I don't get on with them at all. I've played quite a lot of Jazzmasters in my life, and I've never liked a single one of them. I've tried vintage ones, I've tried modern ones.
Okay.
Drill is rubbish.
Where are we at? Will you be purchasing a Squier JV?
No. It'd be nice, but no, I won't get a JV.
Which guitar under £400 would you suggest?
Depends what model you're after. What kind of model? What model guitar you're after?
Besides watching your channel, what do you think is the best way to learn John and Jimmy's playing style? Watch the men themselves?
Watch them, yeah. Watch them. Watch how they play. Just get a little bit obsessive watching how they play, because you can learn so much by watching your favourite guitarist. It's really cool. I mean, when I first started to learn to play like John, I didn't have YouTube or anything like that, so So yeah, it's really cool to watch them in action, so to say. This drum is terrible. I'm really
I know.
not happy with it.
I can never get a good sound out of a Marshall tube amp. How about you?
Varies on the amp more than anything. I don't like modern Marshalls. I don't think modern Marshalls sound like Marshalls. Yeah, I don't think modern Marshalls sound really very Marshally. If that probably sounds really silly, but yeah, I don't know. There's just something about them that isn't right.
Any thoughts on stainless steel frets? Any difference?
No, I haven't really tried stainless steel frets or anything like that. I mean, I just go with what's usual.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how much would you recommend an Oswald guitar?
10. Absolute 10. And I just hope I don't butcher one of Nick's gorgeous creations live on stream. Right, okay, I need some screws.
Top 3 pedals for cheap John setup.
Cheap John setup.
Top 3 pedals.
Top 3. Ah, my foot. I just crunched my foot. You need a DS2. So, Boss DS2. You know, that's just a prerequisite for John. Boss DS2. You need a wah-wah pedal. I would recommend the Vox. And a Tone City Golden Plexi. So Tone City Golden Plexi is about 40 quid in the UK. And then the DS2 is about the same. About 40 odd quid. And then okay,
do you like, is it Gong or Steve Hillage?
Never. I don't really listen to them, if I'm being perfectly honest.
Is that a car scratching person? No.
Oh, that's full.
How comes this didn't come pre-assembled? Was it just because you wanted it like that, or was it how Master Nick wanted to send it like that?
No, I just asked for the neck and the body, and I think it just cuts down on cost for him if he just sent it flat packed and basically not assembled. And I get the fun of ruining it.
You won't ruin it.
I hope not.
Have you
It's
heard?
It's all documented if I totally go wrong here.
I don't really know how to pronounce this. Have you heard Matthias?
Mateus Assato.
Yeah, new crying in the loop.
No, I don't really listen to him. He's a great guitarist, but again, he's not on my radar. I have a radar of guitarists. I'm getting really hot. I have a radar of guitarists that I listen to, and it fluctuates to here and there. And he's just not on there at this point in time, I'm afraid.
Davey, are you married?
No, I'm not married now.
What do you think about their Trick Finger albums?
They're okay. They're okay. I'm not a big fan of John's electronic stuff, to be honest about it. Got to be honest about it.
Opinions on One Hot Minute. P.S. Dave, you're a wonderful human.
Well, thank you very much indeed. I like One Hot Minute, but again, it's not an album I would choose to listen to. Given the choice, really, it's just not. It's not my cup of tea. I don't really like Dave Navarro's style. It's not very appealing to me.
Where we are? Do you think the Chili Peppers are coming to the end? A couple of their latest shows haven't really been great.
No.
Last okay one was probably Reading 2016.
Yeah. I mean, I would say they are. I would say they. Once John left, I'm not to be horrible to Chad, Flea, and Anthony, but I think John kept him in check. As much as that sounds a bit silly, but I think John did keep him in check. I think he kept them kind of level, so to say. That's their two best teammate. And I think they're missing that kind of discipline, almost, that John brought to the band. You know, not to say they're not disciplined, but I think John had something about the way he worked that was very infectious to all of them. So, yeah, I think they should. I think they should have stopped after Stadium Arcadium. Myself.
You always say your setup. You always set up your guitars the same way. Will you ever reveal your measurements?
Oh, pickup measurements. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people have messaged me on Facebook and here and there saying, "Oh, what are your exact pickup measurements?" And if anybody messages me on Facebook and I will just tell them what they are. You know, they're very low. I have pickups super low, unless it's a Les Paul, which I like high. I like loads of output from humbuckers, but I like minimum output from single coils. It's a bit weird and backwards, but there's just something about that. We're getting there, everyone. We're getting there.
Can you? Sorry, come on.
No, it's okay.
Do you want to carry on?
Yeah, go, yeah.
Can you get a John Frusciante tone with a Black Star amp?
No.
That is all.
No, that is all. Black Star, bad. No. Black Star have a place. To me, I cannot stand Black Star amplifiers. I just cannot stand them. I've tried so many of them. I've tried so hard to like them, and every time I just walk away massively disappointed in them. There's just nothing in them.
Dave, have you ever tried the Boss Katana 100 Artist?
No, not yet. And I say not yet. I would love to though.
Have you ever tried? Was it Warmouth? Warmouth. How is it compared to Oswald?
Warmouth parts. I mean, in all fairness, Warmouth parts are all just factory built, quick and easy kind of stuff. Nick's stuff. Nick's has got this weird awesomeness, and it's not weird, but it's definitely awesome. He's got this kind of, there's something in his guitars that he adds. When you get an Oswald guitar, it's got something very special about it. He puts a lot of time and a lot of effort and a lot of love into building his guitars, and you can feel it in the neck and the body. I can already feel it. It's just something very special. So they are different in that respect because Warmouth guitar parts are just kind of like factory built, you know. I think a CNC machine, so it's really, you know, they're very. You get little indiscrepancies with handmade that is just something very special. Nick's he's just a genius. He's just a genius, and I love it.
Hey, good lady reading the questions. Hello. What is your favourite guitar sound?
Are you asking Joe that or me?
I don't know. That's a bit weird.
It's not weird.
Well, I just don't understand.
What's your favourite guitar sound, Joe?
What's my favourite guitar sound? Oh,
yes,
God.
Come on. Let's ask Joe a question for a sec.
Is in guitar sound as in what?
Oh, what's your favourite kind of like, you know, my favourite guitar sound is John Frusciante's tone. His lead tone and his rhythm tone is just heaven.
I don't know. I like quite a few. Who do I really like?
You like John Mayer, don't you?
Oh yeah, I like John Mayer. But John Mayer is Steve Ray Vaughan in a way.
Yeah, there's a lot of Stevie and John.
I don't know. To be honest, I don't really know. I've never really been asked that question. Hi Dave, can we expect another bass video soon?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I've got a bass to demo. I've got a Columbus. Have I demoed that Columbus? I don't even demoed that. I'm missing a screw.
Which wood is that body?
Oh, it's older.
Who is your favourite vocalist?
Oh, good gravy. Oh, there it is. At this point in time, Devon Townsend. Devon Townsend's voice. The man. What a voice.
Do you play
Devon.
bass?
Like a guitarist, which means bad. Yeah, I've got guitaritis when it comes down to bass. I can't play bass very well. I always try to. It's honourable. It's an honourable effort, my bass playing, but it's not good enough.
Telly Deluxe or Les Paul?
Les Paul. I'm not really a Telly Deluxe fan.
Can we see your bunny? Of course you can.
Yes, he's there.
There he is. He's just destroyed his little carrot house.
He's finally calmed.
He's calmed down a little bit now. He's having a nap. Any chance you're going to get a haircut soon?
Never. Nope, I'm going bald disgracefully.
Have you any tips on learning soloing without being too technical?
Learn your pentatonic scales. I mean, this is just key to everything solo-wise. Always learn your minor and your major and your 5 positions of your pentatonic scales. They are your bread and butter. You need to know them. I cannot stress how important that is.
Would like be learning other people's solos.
Oh yeah, I'm about to get to that. And learning simple guitar solos, like just single note lines. John Frusciante's got some great ones on the Californication album. There's some gorgeous, really simple guitar solos out there. There's some really gorgeous, simple guitar solos out there.
Is this that Slane Castle one on the other side?
Oh yeah, the other side Slane Castle. I mean, if you're not a John Frusciante fan, that's cool. But even Slash has got some simple solos. I can't think of any top of my head, but there is some simple.
What's his Noel Gallagher?
Noel Gallagher, Oasis. He's got some. Noel Gallagher, the king of the pentatonics, because he really is the king of the pentatonics. Noel. What that man can do with simple pentatonic scales is incredible. There we go, everybody. Machine heads lined up and ready to go. Get in on that action. Just double check with the metal ruler. Negligible. It's like half a mil. Not even half a mil. No, it's like a quarter of a millimetre off, but that's okay. I'm fine with that. I'm happy with that. Okay, right. I can't do anything with the string tree until the strings are on. So that's the neck out the way. Look at that rosebud, everybody. Just take a second to look how gorgeous and dark that rosebud
Very
is.
nice.
He's rolled and the neck is a replica of my 62 Strat, so it feels fantastic, and I can't wait to get this together. Okay, moving on.
Who would win in a fight out of Jules Holland and Hank Marvin?
Oh, Hank Marvin. Easy. Hank Marvin.
Have you ever played a Harley Benton?
No. I requested one from Toman in August last year, and it was actually through Philippa Q. She got me in to Toman. She actually contacted them and said, you should get Dave to demo some of your guitars. And then they contacted me saying, which model would you like to demo? And I picked out the Dave Gilmour Strat. And they said, oh, it'll be with you in 6 weeks. And I was like, wicked. Can't wait. I've heard a lot about Harley Benton. I can't wait. And that was in August. So here we are in January, and
no Harley Benton.
No Harley Benton.
Well, what do you think about the Revelation?
As well,
the Revelation RJT60 Squad.
RJ60T.
Isn't that the one that you had? The quad.
Oh, the quad.
Yeah, I said squad by accident.
The squad. Have you ever tried the squad? The quad is amazing. I miss mine, but it had to go, sadly. That's just life.
A 50s or 60s Strat, and which specific year, if any?
62. 62 has always been the holy year of Strats for me. Since I found out that John Frusciante's Strat was a 62, I am in love with it. There's something very special about 62s. I've been very lucky in my life to actually which I'm extremely grateful for, to play 2 62s.
The amount of times that you've like, oh, I'd never have one of those.
I have chewed Joe's ears over the years have been chewed by me so much about 62 Stratocasters.
And about how you'll never be able to
And
own
I'll never
one.
be able to own one, and thanks to all you beautiful people, I've got one. How the hell did that happen? I'm just forever grateful.
I've seen a lot of hype over the new orange pedal baby, but I have no idea what it does. Could you explain?
Yes, I will happily explain, and it's brilliant. Demo of it's coming on Monday. The pedal baby is really cool. It's just this. It's very niche. I'll give it that. It's not for everyone. It's not really kind of like that thing that everyone's going to rush out and buy. But I do like the concept of it, and I like the size of it, and I like what the concept is. The pedal baby basically, for lack of a better word, is if you get all your sounds from a pedal board, that's all all your sounds come from your pedal board. Your amp is just there for power. That's how I've always done that. My amp is my backup if my pedal board fails, but all my sounds come from my pedals. From the Golden Plexi, from the Governor, from the DS2, from my Zoom pedal, or the Line 6 HX, or whatever. All my sounds come from my pedals. That's where my main tone comes from. So the pedal baby, basically, the whole concept behind that Aid came up with from Orange is instead of carting a bigger amp to a gig, just because, and it's just a power amp, just have a small 100-watt solid state, clean as a whistle thing to run your pedals into. And it's just basically for that, and it's really small. And you could build a pedal board around it. So it could be mounted to your pedal board, and it could just be all in one thing. And it'd also be an awesome backup. If you go out gigging with like whatever amp, and your amp dies, the pedal baby is about that big. It's tiny. Would be a perfect backup because as long as you're just using pedals, if you just go out with your amp and you plug into it, you'll be in trouble. Unless you're a funk guitarist, which I'll come to in a sec. But it's just a really cool, simple to use amplifier that's just there when you need it. I'll talk about it more in the review on Monday, but it's just brilliant. I just love it, and it sounds amazing. And if you're a funk guitarist who just plays clean, like Nile Rodgers, if you never go to overdrive, that amp is perfect. All the way up, it's clean, and it's so cool for that funk sound. With a Strat net pickup, just need a reverb pedal.
When did you start playing guitar, and how was your first time? Were you very motivated from the beginning on?
Yeah, I've never not been motivated to play guitar. I first started playing guitar. My first major foray into electric guitar was in 2002. I've been playing since 2002, and I just fell in love with it, and I still love it as much as I did then. And yeah, it's hard. Guitar is hard. I've been playing 16 years, and it's still a challenge. And I love that. I love the fact it's still a challenge. I still love the fact I'm still learning. I still love the fact that I still don't know certain things about the instrument. And I love the fact that I'm still learning how to assemble them, like what we're doing now, and all sorts of stuff like that. So, yeah. I've always been very motivated with the guitar. The guitar is the one thing in my life that I've always been highly and heavily motivated by.
Are you a fan of Mike McCready? What album of his playing is your favourite?
Massive fan of Mike McCready. Love Mike. Want to meet him. Never happened, but I would like to. Favourite album of Mike's playing is 10. It's still 10. No! I tell a lie. It's, he's playing on Temple of the Dog is mega. Mad Season is my favourite Mike era. Mad Season is my favourite Mike.
What do you think about Cornell amps?
No, I tell a lie. I have tried one. In Old Hat, we had one in for a brief while. They're good. They're good. They're not really my cup of tea, but they are good. The one I tried was okay. It wasn't really me, but it was okay.
Did you take guitar lessons growing up?
No. I didn't. I wasn't musical till I found the guitar at 16 years old. I wasn't interested in the slightest.
Yeah, but did you take guitar lessons when you... Okay.
No, I didn't. I've never took a proper formal guitar lesson in my life.
How long did it take
Hello,
you?
Claw.
How long did it take you to feel really confident on the guitar? You're amazing, by the way.
I don't feel confident now. The whole confidence thing is a weird thing. I'm not a confident human being in general. I'm a very shy, quiet person, and I'm not a very confident person because of that. So I'm not confident now. I'm not very good at that whole thing. So yeah, you just gotta get on and do it more than anything. That's basically what it boils down to.
Best tube amp for about $500. Greetings from Germany. Love your playing.
Best valve amp for
What about Jet City? They're quite cheap,
Jet
aren't you?
City. Yeah, I would say Jet City.
Because they're really good at that.
Jet City are great. Yeah, I mean I'm not really clued up on valve amps. I'm not really.
Have you ever interviewed Oswald? Hey, that'd be
Nick?
quite good, yeah.
I have not, but that's a really good idea.
That's awesome.
I don't know how we would do it, but it would be a cool thing to
But
do.
wouldn't you have to do it kind of like a webcam type
We'd
video?
have to do like a webcam thing.
Yeah, that'd be really good. Have you ever wound your own pickups? Yay, springs are in. Are you only having 3?
Yeah, John Frusciante is free. Oh, no, I only ever use 3. I don't like anything other than that. I think it gets a bit heavy after a while.
Have you ever wound your own pickups?
No, I would like to at some point. I'd also like to learn to refret, but that can wait.
How long have you been playing guitar?
16 years. 17 this year.
How about a pedal board for £100 challenge?
That'd be quite cool. That would be quite cool. I'd quite like the idea of that.
Best compressor for under the bridge style sound.
I like the Marshall compressor myself. The Ed compressor. I just think it's... I've tried quite a lot of compressor pedals and I always come back to my Ed.
When I crank my Boss DS2, the noise gets deafening.
Yep.
Any tips? I did, as you said, with the dirty channel. I have the katana.
The DS2 is a pedal that you turn on when you want it and turn off when you don't, and it's literally that's it. There's no real secret to the katana. The DS2, sorry. Katana. Yeah, there's no real secret to it. The DS2 is noisy. It's loud. It's noisy. It's obnoxious. It's bloody horrific, if I'm being perfectly honest. But that's the point. Is once it's on, you don't stop playing.
It gets definite right. My CR120 sounds too dark for the John tone, even with your settings. Sounds nothing like you. What should I try changing?
Try the mids. Try the mid-range. Don't touch the treble. Do not. If you're using a Stratocaster, do not touch the treble. Try the mid-range and see how that goes. But don't touch the treble.
Dave, you've made me put 2001 A Space Oddity on pause. What has benefited your guitar skills most?
Learning to try and be like my heroes. That's what's benefited my guitar playing. Trying to be John Frusciante, trying to be Jimi Hendrix, trying to be Rory Gallagher, trying to be Peter Green, trying to be Paul Kossoff, trying to be all these people has benefited my guitar playing because John Mayer said the best line about this. You sound like yourself when you fail to sound like your heroes. And he's so on the money with that statement, I don't even know where to even start. Okay.
What do you think to Radiohead?
Love Radiohead. Joe don't like Radiohead. I like Radiohead.
I hate him.
I don't really listen to him a lot, but I do love Radiohead. I like Johnny Greenwood's guitar playing. I think it's mega.
Best power bank for your pedals without having strange noises.
Voodoo Labs Pedal Power 2 Plus. Best thing in the world.
That sounds like a commercial.
I'll tell you what, I would go on television and advertise it like that because it's that good.
Do you like System of a Down?
Love System of a Down.
What's your opinion on Tweed amps?
Depends on the Tweed amp. I played a Tweed DeVille once and it was terrible. I played a 1956 Princeton in Tweed and it was terrible. But then I've played some really awesome Fender. I tried the Fender Blues Junior Tweed amp and it was like one of the best amps I've ever played through in my life. So it depends on the amp.
You and your wonderful lady are both awesome. I wish you both all of the best. All of the best. Keep up the great work.
Thank you very much indeed, sir, and all the best to you too. Thank you.
How did you meet Philippa?
Go on in, Joe.
Hey?
Oh, I thought it was from somebody called that.
How did? Oh no.
Well, Joe can field this question while I put this in.
I don't know how you met Philippa. Oh no, what? She messaged you
told
to
you.
do a hang on, let me answer it. She messaged Dave to see if he wanted to do a what?
I knew she'd want to answer.
She messaged Dave to see if he wanted to do one of those collaborations on a Chili Peppers song. Was that right?
That was right, yeah.
I thought it was, yeah.
She messaged me on YouTube.
String and pick preferences.
Strings, dependent on the guitar, if it's a Strat or a Fender scale, 10 to 46. If it's a Les Paul, 9 to 42s. Plectrums, 0.50mm or 0.60mm.
Have you had any buzz from your single coils?
Yes, I get 60 cycle hum from them, but I'm quite happy with it.
Rob Summer says, this is madness, but tell Dave to do more.
Well, the live streaming of this?
I'm guessing so.
I can't find it.
Ever tried noiseless pickups?
Yeah, I don't like them. What's the...
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could in fact chuck wood?
I don't know, about £50?
Can you say Ryan Clark?
Ryan Clark.
Oh, I love that.
You got to do dramatic. Really,
Favourite song from Blood, Sugar, Sex and Magic?
Apache Rose Peacock.
Will you be doing any more lessons of playing up and down the neck, just like your previous videos of unlocking the neck?
Yes, at some point.
When you were still at school/college, did you have any idea what you wanted to do when you were older? Was it to do with music?
When I was at school, no, all I thought about was not very nice things. I had no idea what I was doing in my life. People saw to that I didn't know. It's as simple as that, really. People decided for me that basically I thought I'd be committed and be a total lost cause. If I'm being perfectly honest, I thought that's where I was heading, and I thought that was what my life was going to be. Everybody. Thankfully, it's not.
The gig Red Hot Chili Peppers are doing in Egypt at the Egypt Pyramid sounds
how cool
good.
Is that?
Wish John was still with them. Have you heard is it Dua Budjana? Crowded featuring, I don't know what, sorry, I can't pronounce that.
Oh, it's John's new, what the collaboration song that John did with that guy. Well good.
But
really
he said,
cool.
Featuring John Shedd as if he didn't play guitar on it.
Apparently he didn't, which was a bit depressing for me, but some of it sounds like John. But maybe he didn't.
Oh, yeah.
Calm down, Lane, calm down.
What are your thoughts on spraying a guitar a new colour without poisoning yourself to death from the fumes?
That's a very good thing. You don't want to die.
Get a really good mask.
Yeah, get a very good mask.
Dave, you're awesome. You're an awesome musician. Loved the intro on the Revelation video you just put out.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that I woke up stressed. I woke up really angry. Well, not really angry, but very kind of like ticked off. And that came running out.
Dave, what's up, man? It's Mark. Dig your playing, bro.
I can't right now. I'm building the guitar. Oh, I need the other bed.
No, he said dig your playing.
Oh, thank you.
Dave, are you a fan of the band Sublime?
Not really, no. I mean, I've heard them. My sister loves them, but they're not really for me.
You're not your cup of tea. 62 Strat or Oswald Strat?
What, sorry?
62 or Oswald Strat?
Good gravy. 62 Oswald Strat.
Yeah. Hi Dave, do you think John Strat has a tone knob on his bridge pickup?
No.
Or just stock neck and middle tone knobs?
I think it's just as stock as can be. I would highly doubt John's Strat is really that messed with, if I'm being perfectly honest with you.
Could lie solo lessons slow?
I could lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get to it. I promise. I promise I'll get to it.
Have you heard the new Dream Theater song "Fall Into the Light"? And what did you think of John? Is it
John Petrucci.
Petrucci? Yeah. Of
I
his
haven't-
tone.
I'm not a fan of John Petrucci. He's an unreal guitar player, but he's not really my kind of. It's not really my kind of guitar player, and I don't really kind of go in for that kind of guitar player. More awesome guitarist, Dream Theater, just scary as a band, but then it's not for me.
It's not for you, Jen. Dave, just
Scratch
so.
plates on.
Way. Very nice.
Mint green scratch plate, everybody, with Oswald 62 replica pickups. I've got a Wilkinson tremolo, by the way, just so you know. Mint green aftermarket scratch plate. It's not Fender, but it's Fender spec, and it's a proper mint green as well. It looks exactly like my 62s one and my white Strats one. Anyway, yes, sorry, I interrupted.
And if anybody wants to know, Dave always writes his name in the neck pocket.
Yeah, there you go.
So if you ever get a guitar...
If you ever get a guitar, check your neck pocket. I might have owned it at some point, because I've owned plenty.
Dave, just saw Pearl Jam over the summer. McCready is the best live. What do you think?
I would agree. I saw him live on the Backspacer tour, and he really is. Mike is just something else. But Stone is awesome as well. I love Stone's guitar
I like
playing.
Stone. I like Stone.
Stone. I don't think Stone gets as much attention as he deserves, but Stone is a very unique guitarist. There's no other guitarist like Stone Gossard. There really isn't.
He can solo.
Stone can
really
solo.
well.
He makes some great
yeah.
faces when he does.
Your thoughts on P90s?
I love P90s. I prefer P90s to humbuckers.
Sustanic pickups. I can't,
Staniac.
I can't even read. Yeah, those pickups. What's your opinion?
Cool. I want one.
Best way to learn all the important scales?
Practice. Practice, 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 and more practice. It's literally as simple as that. You've got to put the time in. You've got to get them written down in the way that you know works, and then just keep practicing and practicing and practicing and practicing.
Have you heard the Polyphia band? Polyphia.
Polyphia?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I've not heard that.
I don't think you've talked about Johnny Marr much, Dave. Do you rate him?
Very highly, but he's not a guitarist again who's on my radar, but I do rate Johnny very high.
What are you going to do with the other John Strats? If you don't mind, I'd love to have one if you need to get rid of one of them.
It depends where you are in the world.
What is your opinion on Rickenbackers? Oh,
Not a fan.
Can't stand those.
Played a lot of Rickenbackers and I've never liked any of them. They've always rubbed me up the wrong
Oh,
way.
God, it stinks.
Yeah, I know. Solder. Yeah, any health and safety people out there, don't worry. It's lead-free solder, so we're not going to die.
Dave, have you played any of the Music Man guitars?
Yes, I don't like Music Man necks, but I don't like them at all. Earthwire connected.
Do you like Jeff Buckley's playing and singing?
I love Jeff Buckley's everything about Jeff Buckley. He's just a god. Jeff Buckley is a god. It's as simple as that.
Have you had any Fenders with buzz, and what other pickups do you recommend?
Fenders with buzz, yeah. Yeah, Fenders buzz. I mean, I personally don't mind that. I like when you plug in a guitar and it buzzes because it just makes me very, very happy. It's just alive. You hear it alive. Instead of it just plugging it in and it's silent, it's alive. It lives. It breathes all of a sudden. You're just like, yes.
Hi, Dave.
Hello.
You're cool. You are my inspiration for playing guitar, by the way.
Oh, thank you very much.
Hello from Italy. I think that's
Hello.
hello. Dude, hell yeah, baby. What other YouTube guitar channels do you watch, or YouTube channels in general?
I watch the Andertons one a lot. Crimson Guitars, awesome channel.
Who was that guy you was watching last night?
Oh, that pedal show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that pedal show. Pete Thorne.
Does John's Strat have a big neck, and what neck profile does it have?
Yeah, it'll have a very big neck. It'll have a 62 profile neck. I have never played a reissue Fender, or any Fender for that matter, that actually has a 62 style neck. They all say they do, but they don't. A real 62 neck is unlike any other neck you ever play. If you get to pick one up, they are absolutely unreal. Down the low end here, they're tiny. They're almost like they're dainty. They're really dainty here. When you get to the 12th fret, they're massive. Like, they've got a real weird neck to them as original 62 necks. They're very strange.
Have you looked into slick guitars?
I have not. I've never even heard of slick guitars, if I'm being perfectly honest with you.
Will you be setting the bridge trem to float?
I will not, no. It'll be hard down to my body. Oh, I ain't tinned that.
Tin it. Have you heard...
Always pin your wires, everybody. I forgot to do this one like I'm an idiot.
Have you heard Red Hot Chili Pepper song Easily Alternate outro version? And if so, do you prefer it over the original? P.S. Thank you for the music, Dave. Thank you for the music.
The songs I'm singing, my soldering iron isn't melting. There we go. No, I haven't heard the alternate version of Easy actually. I didn't know there was one. I've heard quite a lot of alternate Chili Peppers songs, but I've never heard Easily. So I will go and hunt it down. Those are my things.
What plectrums do you use?
I use 0.50mm or 0.60mm plectrums. I can use other thicknesses, but I prefer them. They're my faves.
What's the brand?
Dunlop plectrums. If I can't get all the Dunlop plectrums, if it says 0.50 on it or 0.60, I'm a happy bunny. I've got a PV plectrum upstairs that's 0.60 and it's amazing.
Hello, Dave. Have you ever played any of the Brawley line of guitars? I think it's Brawley.
I am not. No, this is moving around.
What's your finger style like? Ever been into Knopfler?
Knopfler?
Yeah, Knopfler.
Mark? Yeah.
Knopfler.
Good old Mark. You can't beat a bit of Mark. I'm not very good at playing. I can't play fingerstyle as well as he can. Let's just put it that way.
Knopfler.
He's got a weird. Yeah, it's a strange last name.
Hi, Dave. What do you think about vintage modded Strats?
Vintage modified.
Yeah.
Amazing. They're amazing guitars.
Vintage V6 Icon or 60 Squire?
If it's the Squire Classic Vibe, Squire. The vintage is great, but the Squire Classic Vibe are another world.
I can hear this girl vaping. Yes.
That's all she does.
That is all I do, all day, every day.
Hmm?
Can I get a John Tone from $200 amp? P.S. Greetings from 16-year-old Dave fan.
Hello, 16-year-old Dave fan. Yes, you can indeed. Boss Guitarna.
Oh yeah, that's 200.
That's 200 quid, so you might have to stretch a bit more, but you can get them second hand for less. So.
Is it two-tone sunburst?
It is not. Haha. It's three-tone, but the red is very, very subtle because John's 62, the red's faded over the years. So it's almost a two-tone, but not quite. So Master Nick has very kindly replicated that for me. And the solder won't go.
Have you ever played a Milkman? If so, what do you think of them? Are they worth the price?
I have played a Milkman, but he ran away.
That's,
Come back!
yeah.
No, I haven't. I've never played a Milkman amp. No.
Most common questions you get asked.
Why does my DS2 jump? Volume-wise, why does my Ibanez jump? How do I get a John Frusciante tone? They're the most common questions I get asked. Sorry.
Hey Dave, do you have a side job to finance all these guitars?
Luckily,
You don't.
I don't. None of the guitars I buy are expensive,
And you don't have that many.
and I don't have that many anymore. Luckily, at this point in time, I'm in a position where my soldering iron's gone cold. Where I'm very lucky. I'm just very lucky in this position I'm in right now because I'm actually going to get by.
Yeah, you do YouTube full time, don't you?
Yeah, I do this channel full time at this point in time. I have one day off a week where I'm not doing it. Other than that, I'm doing this channel.
And all the guitars you get anyway are mainly ones that get sent to you by companies.
Yeah, I mean the
you
Fender
don't
amp I had to
keep.
buy, but I don't get to keep a lot of stuff now.
What can I do against my DS2 saturating when I put it in my Silver Jubilee?
Turn the gain down? Would that be a bit stupid?
I don't know.
Come on. lead. It doesn't want to behave.
What's the guitar pedal for beginner?
Like a multi-effects, like a zoom. Make sure it's got a pedal on the side. It makes it more fun.
Hi Dave, awesome attitude. Seem like a really sound dude.
Thank you.
Vintage Squire Strat 50s or 60s or MIM standard Strat?
If it's a classic vibe, 50s or 60s, you can't really go wrong. Mexican Strats are great, but there is something special about the classic vibes. And this is soldering iron. I think my soldering iron's broken, everyone.
You've got another one, haven't you?
I have got another one, but
It hasn't come out there. Is that still switched on?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's working.
Maybe it's a solder.
Long Gone Day Above, Wake Up, River of the Seed, awesome album. What's your favourite song on there? I like the way Wake Up starts slow and builds.
My favourite song on the album is Artificial Red. I love that song.
When was your first gig?
My first gig was... Give me a sec, everybody. My first gig was May, June, July, August, September, October, November. 7 months after I first picked up a guitar. And I was bricking it.
Worst stage experience?
How long have you got? I've had a lot of them.
Maybe you should do a video on that one time.
Maybe I should, yeah. I'll bore you all to death with my annoying stories.
I don't think you'll bore anybody.
I'll tell you about one really bad. Well, I can't really call it stage experience because I don't normally get to play on a stage. But it's normally pub floors. But one little experience I will tell you about is I was doing a trio gig and we were playing Spalding, which is a town quite a distance away, but not too far away from us. Anyway, we were playing away, and we finished. We did our 2 sets. We played 2 hours. We played 2 1-hour sets, and by the end of our second set, the bar staff had gone. They hated us. All the punters had gone. They hated us. Wasn't many anyway. There was only about 4, and all that was left was 2 men and a woman off to my right side. So over that side was these 2 men and a woman. And they were just nattering. They were just doing this anyway. Anyway, we finished at 11 o'clock, which is the time we were due to finish. We started at 9. We did 2-hour sets. We did 2 1-hour sets, and we finished at 11. Well, just gone at 11. And the landlady came down out of nowhere, and she just appeared. Like, it was like, what, there she is. And she demanded we keep playing. Bands normally play till 2 o'clock here. And I was like, there's no one here. Yeah, but bands normally play till 2 o'clock. Yeah, but we're playing to no one. I won't pay you. And I said, fine, don't pay us. Let me go home. By this point we had packed away. And it was like 12 o'clock, so I'm tired. We'd driven an hour and a half to get there to play to no one. And I was tired and I was grouchy because everyone hated us. And they'd build us as a Jimi Hendrix band. Not Jimi Hendrix, a Jimi Hendrix. Who's he? Jiminy Cricket's brother, maybe, I don't know.
Jiminy.
Anyway, I wanted to go home. I didn't care about the money. I don't do music for money. Fortunately, you have to pay the bills, but I don't like the idea of it. I hate money. Anyway, we finished playing, and then we had to go back on. We was like, fine, we'll go back on. We had to play the same songs we'd already played, so we just did another 45 minutes. Anyway, in that time, the landlady disappeared again. We never saw her again. No bar staff. There was just these 3 people to my right. 2 men and a woman. Halfway through one of his songs, which I don't remember, I looked over to my right side, and the 2 guys were dry humping on the floor. I've never been the same since. There you
go. Okay. Yo, dude, my... What?
That scratch plate doesn't look right.
My guitar teacher is pushing me to learn to read music. While I see the benefit, it doesn't interest me.
No, I can't read music. It's not that important. I get why they do it, but I can't read music. I don't think it's that important, to be perfectly honest.
I am installing pickups on my Aria Pro as I watch this video.
Ah, cool.
Can I paint my guitar by hand? I don't have any spray paint thing don't know how to what they're called in English. You painted your yellow one, didn't you, by hand?
Yeah, you can paint them by hand. My scratch plate is lining up at this bottom end for some reason.
What do you think of Soundgarden?
Love Soundgarden.
Besides you and John, who alive right now would fit best as guitarist for the Peppers?
I don't know. I'm sure they could find somebody. I'm not trying to rag on Josh, but I'm sure they could find somebody better than Josh. He was just convenient. He was there. I think that's what it always feels like to me. He was there, so he got in. Me, I would love to be in the Chili Peppers. I'm just gonna say it. I would love to be in the Chili Peppers. It's not gonna happen. It's a dream. Not all dreams come true.
Indica or Savita? Sativa? I don't know. Sorry. Will you start a Kossoff style thing soon?
I would like to. It's just having the time. Oh, where's my screws to that?
Are you annoyed there's no Stadium Arcadium and, by the way, documentaries?
Massively. It'd been brilliant, but such is life. They did a really good Californication one. Why couldn't they do a blooming By the Way one? I mean, I suppose we got By the Way, we got Slane Castle era, but we got nothing for Stadium Arcadium.
Dave, you do make things hard for yourself. Take those bloody strings off.
No, I like the struggle.
Dave is very unconventional.
I am.
Are you a fan of John 5?
Oh. What, sorry?
Are you a fan of John 5?
Let's go into the cavity there, that's alright. No and yes. He's a great guitarist, but he's not really a guitarist I would listen to much.
How many coats? Never done this before.
How many coats on a paint job? I mean, I normally do about 3 or 4, and then stop there. I don't like to go crazy.
Do you reckon you'll be playing the night away on the new guitar?
As long as all goes to plan, hopefully. But hopefully I'll be able to make some noise before we call it a day here. Get going,
I've got a TC Golden Plexi. What's the best place to place it on my pedal board?
A Golden Plexi. Well, I would say if you've got any modulation effects like delay or anything, it wants to be from your amp to any kind of like modulations like choruses and delay, and then you want your Golden Plexi. So Golden Plexi wants to be between your amp modulations and then the Golden Plexi, and then it wants to be there.
Can you say cup of tea in Brummie accent?
Oh, Brummie. Okay, think Ozzy Osbourne Day. Think Tony Iommi. Brummie. Hang on a minute, I can't think.
Just say, how was it? Cup of tea, Sharon.
No,
that's not quite right. I'm not good at accents.
They're all going to line up, yeah. This scratch plate's a little bit proud on this bottom horn here, but that's okay. 62 Strats, I've got so many imperfections. It's okay, that's okay. I'm not going to lose sleep over that. Everything else looks spot on to me. Oh, hang on, I can't think of a Brummie accent. Sorry, I'll get back to you. I'll try and get back to you.
What do you think about Jaguars made in Japan?
Awesome. My brother used to have one, and it's one of the best Jaguars I've ever played. He sadly sold it.
Have you heard guitarist Chris Kane? Or is it Kane?
I have not, actually, no.
Do you think you'll ever come to America for a visit? We'd love for you to visit Nashville.
God, I'd get ripped to shreds in Nashville, but I'd love to come. Yeah, that'd be great.
Dave, you think I should buy a Zoom G2 for £20?
Oh, yes! I would buy one for that. That's amazing price.
Your voice, then.
Yeah, I got all excited. Zoom G2,
what about HSS Strat? HSS versus SSS.
HSS. I mean, HSS Strats are okay. Humbucker single coil. But, I don't know. I like the free single coil. I'm a traditional fellow. Right.
Thumb over or barcode?
Thumb over!
Do you like Joy? You've said you've liked Joy Division.
I do like Joy Division, yeah. I grew up listening to bands like Joy Division.
The will to death or my smile is a rifle.
Will to Death. Smile as a Rifle is a cool song, but I like Will to Death more.
And what do you think about Johnny Greenwood's guitar playing style?
It's really unique and really, really cool.
Are you an SG fan?
I am an SG fan. I'm gonna need that one first. I am. Yes, I would. I did own an SG, but it decided to just never behave, so I sold it.
Hi Dave, I finally caught you live and I'm so happy to see you and Joe enjoying each other's time. Aww.
Hello.
Hey.
Glad you finally made it to a live stream.
Where's Len? Len is eating his...
He's destroying a box. Show him, Len.
He's there, destroying his box. His little cottage.
I don't know what wax Master Nick put in these holes, but it smells really nice.
Dave, do you make your living with just music?
Luckily, yes. That could change tomorrow, but at this point in time, yes, I'm very lucky. I'm able to make just a living. I mean, it's not living the high life. I'm not living like Slash. It is a struggle, but I am literally just.
You're getting by.
Yeah, I'm getting by. That's exactly the words, Jeff.
Dave, have you ever played either a 60s or 50s lacquer guitar Strat? Lacquer?
Strat. Yeah, I've been lucky. I've played quite a lot. Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Dave. What radios did you go with, vintage or more modern?
Vintage. I wanted it vintage. I like vintage radius necks. I mean, in all fairness, I don't actually care that much. As long as I can play it, I couldn't give a monkeys. But just because it's based on a 62, I wanted it to be proper spec.
Are there any Strat style guitars with a nitro finish rather than poly?
There's Road Ones, the Fender Road One series, but they're supremely expensive.
Would you ever do a how to play like Billy Corgan series? Is it Corgan?
Yeah, Corgan. Not really. No, sorry. I don't. He's not a guitarist again who's ever really on my radar. I mean, I'm sure somebody can do it. I'm sure somebody can do it better than I could as well, because I don't really know him that well.
I got a made in Japan Strat. Do you like them?
Oh yes. Japanese Strats are absolutely phenomenal guitars.
Joe, are you currently sporting that beautiful red hair? No, unfortunately not.
No, she got rid of her red hair.
I got rid of my red hair because it was too much high maintenance. But I probably will go back. At some point. Not yet.
In the summer.
Yeah, maybe in the summer.
Oh, by the way, everyone, we're mounting the neck!
Way!
But I don't know if that's going on right, It doesn't seem to be fitting. God, can you imagine getting this far and find the neck holes don't fit?
Okay, so Squire Classic Vibe or Made in Mexico Strat?
Classic Vibe.
Really?
Yeah, Mexican Strats are great, but the Classic Vibes are better.
Your white Strat's Mexican, isn't it?
Yeah, but they don't make that anymore.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Dave from Scotland.
Hello, in Scotland.
Hi, Dave. How epic would it be? How epic would be the Chili Peppers show in the pyramids of Giza with John?
Oh, can you imagine? I think it'd be rather special. But sadly, it's not to be.
Dave, what is your opinion on Freddie King and Albert King?
I like them both, but I think Albert was a bit of a nasty bugger.
Can you wish Alison a happy birthday?
Happy birthday, Alison!
Call myself. Let this man solder in peace and stop asking DS2 questions all over again.
I don't mind. I'm okay.
Hope the solder isn't lead based.
It's not, no.
Ever had any guitar related injuries?
I've had a lot of been impaled on strings. Yeah, I was restringing my white Strat once, and the string broke and it impaled this finger. It went right in. I had to pull it out. It was one of those moments.
Sicky moments.
Yeah, it's a bit of a sicky moment.
What is your favourite Pearl Jam song and why?
Black.
I think that's everybody's.
It just means a lot to me. Black does. There's something very special. Black is just a very special song. And when I first heard it, I was going through the subject matter. So, crikey, it's very the tolerances on this guitar are very, very tight.
I have that same sweatshirt.
Oh, the John Frusciante one also.
Do you think John's guitar skills help him figure out such great drum machine riffs?
Yeah. I mean, I would say it's quite a lot of it goes hand in hand.
Dave, do you like Mac DeMarco's music? Is it DeMarco?
I've never heard of him.
Have you ever been to Ireland?
Yes, I went to visit Mr. Rory Gallagher at one point. I went to St Oliver's Cemetery to say hello to Rory and pay my respects to him. So yeah, and it's a gorgeous country. I love Ireland. I absolutely love it. Gorgeous place.
Do you enjoy playing Can't Stop?
Not as much as other songs. It's cool to play, but it's not as cool as other songs.
What do you think of Japanese Fender Strat?
Japanese Fender Strats are amazing, but look at that Fender. Look at this Oswald Strat. I mean, if that's not a beautiful piece of guitarness, I don't know what it is. Let's do an easy job. Let's put the Strat board.
Have you heard?
This is nerve-wracking doing it on camera. I tell you, I'm sweating like a pig.
Have you heard about Salvation mods?
I have not, no.
Thoughts on Tony Iommi? How about a tone video regarding him?
I have one. I have done Tony Iommi. I did it many, many moons ago. But I love Tony Iommi. The father of doom.
Salvation Audio. I think that's
Salvation Audio. It rings a bell, actually.
Ever come to London? If so, where in London? If love to meet you as a fan.
I used to live in London. I lived in Cricklewood.
Yeah.
For a bit.
We went to Jimi Hendrix's flat as well.
We went to Jimmy's flat, yeah.
That was awesome.
Oh my god, Joe.
You're loving it. Ooh.
I mean, the scratch plate.
Jimi Hendrix.
Jimi Hendrix. Sorry. Get it right, Dave. God.
What do you think about Soundgarden?
Love Soundgarden. Miss Chris.
Can you play Wonderwall?
No one can play Wonderwall. It's well hard. You must be mad.
Do you like Rotten Apple, Dave?
I love Rotten Apples. They taste great. No. Yeah, I do. I love that song. It's a great song. Gorgeous song, actually.
Opinion on PRS?
I like them, but they're not guitars for me. I'm not the biggest fan of PRS.
Do you have a regime for taking care of your hands?
No.
Just be careful.
Just be careful, yeah. I try and avoid anything that might cause my hands to be in a perilous situation.
What could be wrong when a guitar/amp buzzes if you touch the screws around the pickups?
Nothing, it's just the grounding on your guitars, they all buzz. Don't worry about it, it's fine.
Chinese guitars opinions. Would you ever be interested in ordering a cheap Chinese guitar from like AliExpress? Maybe get a SRV or John replica and see how that is. It would be cool. Lot of videos.
It'd be interesting. I have thought about it, but I'm worried about buying them. I don't know, I'm just wary about buying them. Right, I'm not going to put any more screws in right now. I want to make sure it works.
Why is this a John Strat Mark III?
Because I've done 3 of them. That's number 2. The first one I did was a Fender Road one that actually currently resides in Ireland. And this is the 3rd one. Let's string it up and make sure it works. Actually, let's just plug it in. And we'll make sure it works that way first.
How to sound like John on Vox AV30?
AV?
Which EQ should I get?
I don't know what an AV is. I'm sorry. I'd have to look into it.
Opinions by Nirvana, good song.
Sorry, what?
Opinions on by Nirvana, good song. I don't know.
I don't understand the question.
It
Okay.
lives! Woohoo!
It's gonna make noise.
Bandit or Katana?
Katana. The Bandit is great, but the Katana has just got.
You love it.
I love the
Little
guitar. Oh, we need
katana.
to get the string tuning as well. I need to get a picture of John's to find out where his is.
Does a guitar need to have a wood sealer before it is painted?
Not all the time, but it does help. It makes for an easier spray job, definitely. So I would recommend it. But you don't have to go overboard with it. Just be careful you don't kind of like go too much on it.
Did you paint that guitar, Dave?
I did not. No, Master Nick did this all for me. I couldn't get a paint job this good. Not even if I tried.
Have you heard of Wolfpack?
Nope.
No. Do you like the Subways? Is in the sandwiches? I know, I don't know.
Subways? No, I don't. I'm not really a fan.
What? I don't know about the sandwiches or
They're
the.
a band.
All right. I like Subways. See the John Wick 3 trailer.
No, I haven't actually. What's it like? Is it good?
Interesting that John Mark 3 is built on the day John Wick 3's trailer drops.
Ha!
That's funny, isn't it?
Amazing.
Thoughts on Buckethead? Dave is Buckethead.
Joe thinks I am Buckethead, yeah.
I think he is. Watch his hands, look very suspiciously like Dave's. And Dave does have a KFC bucket and one of those masks.
I'm not supposed to tell
No,
them
it
about
could
that.
be him. Have you ever heard of Eric Gales? And if so, are you a fan?
I'm not saying I'm Buckethead, but you've never seen me and Buckethead in the same room.
Eric Gales.
Eric Gale's an awesome guitarist.
What do you think of Alice in Chains? I love Jerry's guitar sound and tones. I love the Rotten Apple, Died, Sea of Sorrow, and just all great tunes.
Yeah, Jerry's a music machine. And what's happened to this string? Yeah, I love Alice in Chains. I've always loved Alice in Chains. My brother bought Facelift, and he says, "Oh, I don't know if you'll like this." And heard We Die Young. It's the first song I heard. And I was like, I don't like this at all. I love it! I don't know what's going on with this high E string. It's gone weird.
Do you know Tommy Gorierio?
No.
He has a California... It's Guerrero. Jorio. Is it Gorio? Oreo.
Oreo? No, I don't know.
Dave, how tall are you?
I'm 5'8". I am very small.
You're not that small.
I'm not very tall.
Dave, the guitar on the song Hey is half step down, right?
Hey. I don't know. I thought it was standard. I could be wrong. I know it's the White Falcon.
From Spanish-speaking country, loving Joe's Irish accent. Am I Irish?
You haven't got an Irish
I
accent.
know I ain't got an Irish accent. How do you feel about The Cure?
She tries to have an Irish accent.
I try.
I love The Cure. Recently I've been obsessed with a Cure song called Burn. And they wrote it for the film The Crow, which is one of my favourite films.
Do you like the American Special Strats?
Yeah, I'm not. I don't think because it says USA on the headstock it means it's amazing, but they are good.
What do you think of and have you owned an electric 12-string?
Yes, I have owned an electric 12-string. And yeah, they're great. They're really good fun.
You got a double neck.
I've got a double neck, yeah.
Yeah. Do you like offset guitars like Jaguars,
Yes.
Mustangs, etc.?
I love Jaguars and I love Mustangs. I do not like Jazzmasters though. Jazzmasters get on my nerves.
My daughter wants to know, what are you and Joe's favourite food? Pizza.
Joe's is pizza. Mine would be a proper chicken dinner.
Yeah, he likes chicken dinner. He likes his chicken dinners.
Winner, winner.
Chicken dinner. No, I do like a chicken dinner. Yeah, but would you rather have a lamb dinner?
No, I'd rather have chicken.
Yeah, but he likes his chicken. I do like pizza though.
This is quite a monumental moment we're witnessing here. This guitar has never, ever, ever had strings on it.
Or been played.
This is this guitar's first time ever of having strings
Oh, it's
being
milky.
brought to tension and everything. This is. I'm actually shaking. I'm a bit
No.
nervous. I'm getting a bit giddy if I'm being honest. I might cry.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna cry.
No, you will. I got a Oswald's John inspired Strat myself too, Dave.
Nice.
They're amazing.
They are indeed.
Are you familiar with the guitar riff in in Robert Plant's song called Big Log?
No. Did you write that on the toilet?
Can you make more lessons about scales?
Yes, I can. I will get to some, I promise. I've got quite a lot of demos to get done, but I will get in there. That's too low.
So what's the plan on John Mark 1 and 2? If I'm correct, they weren't like super expensive, right? If you're thinking of getting one off your hand, I'd love to have it. I'm in London if you want. Big smiles.
Mark 1's already gone. Mark 1 lives in Ireland. Mark 2 is there. For what
It's
it is
here.
right now.
Have you ever played a Fender Subsonic Stratocaster?
Subsonic? Never even heard of it.
Do you think you could get a discount code for Oswald Guitars for your viewers?
I don't know. I'd have to talk to Nick about that.
What, like a discount code?
Yeah.
Like it enters this discount code now to get
Yeah.
20% off.
There's a gap in there.
Dave, I just want to say thank you for your videos and positive energy. Greetings from Czech Republic.
Czech Republic.
Yeah, Checkers. Oh, why did I say Checkers?
Czech Republic.
Hi, Dave from Lumblin. Of course, I can't even talk tonight. Dublin. Choriorio. Oh, Dave, have you ever tried lace sensor pickups? I hate lace
I hate
sensors.
lace sensors. No, lace sensors are a big no-no for me. I'm not so sure about that.
G Dave, good day from Australia.
Good day to you.
Can you use a bass guitar pedal for guitar? There is a Zoom G2 1U on Reverb, but it is the bass guitar version.
You can, yeah, you can use it.
Hey Dave, Texas boy here. What's your opinion on the Triangulo lab pedals?
They're good, but
Do you know what I'm on about?
yeah, I know what you're on about. They're good, but they're not. I've never. I've only tried the chorus boost, and it just didn't work. So,
Oh, is it Triangulo?
something like that?
Yeah, something like
But yeah, I mean, he's a very talented guy. But I just didn't. The pedals didn't work for me. Nothing against him though.
Hey Dave, what's your opinion on Funkadelic and Eddie Hazel's guitar playing?
Awesome. Love Eddie Hazel's guitar playing. Love Funkadelic. One sec. Keep him occupied, yeah.
Okay. I'll just show you the guitar. I don't really know what else to do. Very pretty. Just having a nice close up.
Okay. I could break my knees.
Don't break your knees. Right. Are we back?
We're back and kicking.
How do you feel about the PRS 24? I just brought a S2 24 standard. Love you guys.
Not really a PRS fan, if I'm being perfectly honest. I like PRS guitars, but they're not really for me.
Not for you, Jen.
Too much of a Strat for nothing.
Hello, Dave and Joe from the PNW. You guys are great together.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. We do try. Just got one today. Cut my finger open playing too hard.
Pain and anguish.
Any thoughts on Tash Sultana?
No, not really. It's very good, but it's not really my kind of thing.
Hi Dave, have you played or owned a Jag Stang? If so, what were your thoughts?
I have played a Jag Stang. Jag Stangs were great. I don't own one though, but they are great guitars, Jag Stangs. They're great blues guitars, weirdly, but they are great guitars.
Hi Dave, would you be open to writing guitar tracks, solo and or rhythm to some original music?
Yeah. Very.
What about Dulux Telecasters?
I don't really like the Lux Telecasters.
Do you like Block Party?
Yeah, well, I like their first album. I need some chocolate.
Do you have any idea what you're doing in there? I'm always too afraid to tinker with my guitars.
I do, yeah. I only know that because I've done it so many times.
You're always taking stuff apart and putting it back together. Where are Oswald's made?
The Netherlands.
Favorite Randy Rhoads solo.
Mr. Crowley. Oh no, Diary of a Madman.
Mr. Crowley. Have you played a Made in Japan Stratocaster 62 reissue?
Mm-hmm. Awesome guitars.
Death or Dishonor. How come it's not a relic?
It will be. I'm relicking it.
Favorite Radiohead album.
Probably the Bends.
Favorite Pearl Jam album. You said that, hadn't you?
Yeah.
Opinion on Revolta guitars.
Never heard of them.
Revolta are. No, I can't read tonight. Yes, we do have dirty pots. Does Oswald? I don't know. Well, I'm sure we've got some somewhere. Does Oswald do relic jobs?
He does indeed, yeah.
Hi Dave, what do you think of Korean Squire Strats from the late 80s?
Ow, my head. They're amazing. I've got one. Really good. Electrics are a bit suspect, but they work.
What pick-up switch selector?
5-way in this. I would like a 3-way, but 5-way will do for time.
Dave, what are you drinking? It looks like Mountain Dew.
I'm drinking just orange juice. I'm going to tell a lie. I'm drinking John Frusciante and Jimi Hendrix Tears. Distilled for taste.
Do you like to play in drop D? Also standard tuning or E flat?
I do. I love E flat. I love drop D. I really like open C. Thanks to Devon Townsend. That's his fault.
Have you ever heard about Poland Woodstock, now called Poland Rock Festival?
No. That sounds cool. I want to go.
I got a 1985 Japanese Strat. What do you think of them?
Yes, that's what I think of them. Good choice.
Sid the Kid is happy to be here for the first strum.
Hooray! That's definitely on. It's definitely on. I just wanted to check. Again, when you're assembling a guitar, like I say, I learned it from Crimson Guitars. It's very true. Check, check, and recheck. If you're not sure, check again. But there is no way that's going anywhere. That's really on there.
Do you like Jacob Collier?
Never heard of
Collier? No. I keep breaking my strings on my Squire. Can you think of anything I might be doing that causes this?
Check your saddles. They might be sharp or something maybe up here.
Wolfpack. What do you think of George Harrison?
Oh yeah, George Harrison is great. Again, not really a guitarist on my radar, but he's very good.
What do you think about Ugly Kid Joe?
Again, not on my radar. I can't really comment.
I've heard one of their songs.
Yeah. I ain't heard enough to. So.
No. George Harrison's Rosewood Telly. Seen it?
You can look at that gorgeous
Opinions.
thing for a sec. What, sorry?
George Harrison's Rosewood Telly. Seen it? Opinions?
Or Nick made one. Nick made one of them. It looked amazing.
Advice on saving for guitars. Find a guitar you like, and
Find a
then
guitar you want and just really save for it. Just really go out your way to do it.
have you read Anthony Kiedis' book Scar Tissue?
I have indeed, yeah. It's very, very good.
Thoughts on Dan Electros?
Love Dan Electros. I don't own one anymore. I did own a DC-59 for a while, but I don't have one anymore. I'll say John's is just forward of his A string.
What?
John's is just forward of the A string.
Hi Dave, thank you for all your work. Hello from France. Can you tell us on what songs John Frusciante used his Les Paul?
Well, Ready Made is the classic one that we all know.
Oh, I want some chocolate.
Yeah, some
Well,
chocolate.
can I have a little bit of
You can
chocolate?
have chocolate.
Thank you.
Ready Made is one we all know and love. Fortune Fade is an SG, so I think John used the Les Paul a lot for overdubs. If I remember him saying correctly, but I don't honestly know.
What's one piece of guitar equipment that you haven't owned that you would like to?
An old Marshall Plexi. which would probably freak people out. A proper 60s one though, not like a 70s one, like a proper old style plexi.
When are you gonna make a Jimmy Page lesson?
I don't know. Jimmy again, he's not one of those guitarists who I listen to enough, and not one of those guitarists I've studied enough really to be doing a good job of it. If you know what I mean, it'd be very. I don't know if I feel I'd do it justice. I'd like to think I would, but I've got some weird fly on there. Get off my guitar, damn you!
Was it a fly?
Some kind of weird animal.
Animal. Do you like hardtail strats?
I do. I've got one there.
Where are we at? Has the John Maple neck strat begin to wear and relic yet?
Oh, very much so. Yes. Yeah. It looks the John Oswald Strat actually looks a lot older than my my white Strat, which I've had longer.
I'm confused. Do you live in England or Scotland or Northern Ireland?
I live in England. I live in Lincolnshire.
Lincolnshire. We live in the Shires.
That's no good. Put the camera on. I need it.
Opinion on Dan Electro Fab Series pedals. I have the chorus, OD, and delay, and I quite like them. So cheap too.
Yeah, they're really good. They're really. I like the Fab pedals. I think they're really cool.
My daughter smiled and said, "Yay!"
Yay!
Mod me. Easy day. Speaking of demos, are you gonna get round to doing a demo of the blues faker I sent you? Faker I sent you soon.
Yes, I will. I promise. I'll get to it.
In which Chili Pepper song did John use bridge pickup?
Can't stop. Charlie. Easily. Although easily sounds like a Telecaster. A lot. There's a lot of songs where John uses his bridge pickup. Solos for By the Way was pretty much predominantly neck bridge pickup.
What do you think of D'Angelico guitars?
They're good, but they're a very la-di-da guitar. They're not for me.
Your opinion on Triangolio La pedals?
They're good pedals. They are good pedals, but they're just, again, they're not really for me. I ain't tried enough of them to really have a great opinion. An informed opinion, should I say, not a great opinion, but yeah. He did send me the C1 chorus thing, but I didn't like it. I didn't get on with it.
Isn't it weird that John was not influenced by Steve Ray Vaughan? I mean, it would be a coherent pattern to follow. Eddie Page, Clapton, Eddie Hazel, SRV, they would follow more or less the same Guitar Hero line, right?
We don't want to hear that yet. What, sorry? Yeah, I mean, it is... But yeah, I mean, I think where John was growing up, I don't think it was... Stevie was on the map that much for John. It wasn't in his circle.
How hard would it be to get John Mark II off you? Well, there's nothing to it.
There's nothing to John Mark II right now.
It's a bit hollow.
I need to rebuild it. But I will be doing that. I will be rebuilding it.
Hi, Dave. Besides guitar, do you play any other instruments?
Yeah, but not very well. I only really play guitar properly. What time are we on?
We are on... What, the actual time, or how long we've been on here?
Actual time.
The actual time is 11 o'clock. Good gravy. There's a lot of lessons about Lydian, Moxililian, and yeah, and the rest of them on YouTube. Do you have any suggestions on practicing and memorizing?
I don't have any idea about modes. No, sorry, you have to talk to somebody who will know.
Hello, Dave. What low wattage amp would you recommend for practicing in a small apartment for some Oasis style? Vox? Question mark from Brazil.
Sorry, what was that one again?
Hello, Dave. What low wattage amp would you recommend for practicing in a small apartment for some Oasis style? Vox? Question mark.
Vox would be good. Boss Katana.
Boss Katana.
50.
Hi, Dave. Do you like Steve Lukather or Toto in general?
Kind of. Joe loves Africa.
No, yeah. Did I say Tutu? No, I said Toto. I bloody love that song. It's brilliant. The first time I seen you on YouTube was when you talked about your terrible time at school and how the park became your refuge.
Yes.
I was very moved by your honesty and your handling of the negative time.
Thank you.
Are we ready to hear this? And he has watched your channel since. Oh, amazing, thank you. Joe, I sent you a Pizza Hut special delivery from Illinois. Well, thank you. I'd love pizza from America. I've never been to America and I really, really, really want to go.
1 sec. Pick up something, right.
Do you want a quick question?
Yep.
What's the one piece of gear you wish you never had sold or given away?
Give it away.
This charger's pants.
Is it not really doing anything?
Well, my phone was on 26, now it's on 14.
I'll be dead.
Is it even plugged in? Yeah, it is. Oh.
One piece of gear I wish I hadn't sold.
Yeah, I know.
My Bandit Red Stripe will be up there. There seems to be a gap in the neck there. I don't know if that's just me. My Rory Gallagher Strat that I made. I wish I still had that.
Yay, it works! Woohoo!
That's my face. I'm not so sure about that neck joint. I don't know. Sounds like John Stratcast to me.
Look at that happy little face.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. One string, keep going.
Do you want a question? If you had to never hear Chili Pepper get again or never play guitar again, what would you choose?
I don't listen. What? Then never listen to Chili Peppers or never play guitar?
Yeah.
Well, it'd have to be never listen to Chili Peppers again. I can't live without my guitar.
Have you ever sacrificed a guitar, i.e. smashed a guitar?
No.
What
I'm
are,
close. Some guitars made me want to smash them.
what are you vaping on? A vapor thing? A vape thing. Strawberry flavour. Does your wife play an instrument too?
She does. She plays guitar and she sings really, really well.
Wife? I'm not your wife. I am. We are technically married. We're not technically married, but we are, yeah.
Jill likes to think so.
Well, sometimes. I do play guitar. Yes, not as well as Dave. I get by.
A little help, my friend.
I like that song. What do your neighbours think of all the noise coming from your playing?
They like it, luckily.
What does your wife think about your John Frusciante obsession?
I don't know. I think she might be worried I might run off with him. If he ever came knocking on my door and says, "Dave, it's me you want, not her," it might be a bit of a worry.
I don't know. What would you do if I said it's either John Frusciante or you're 62?
I don't understand what that's a weird.
If you want to run off with John Frusciante, I'll say, right, okay, it's either John Frusciante or you stay with your 62. Which one would you choose?
Oh God! I don't know.
Well, I would definitely know if John Frusciante came, he wouldn't pick me over John Frusciante. Because I'm not being funny, but I don't think I'd pick Dave over John Frusciante either.
All that money. No, I'm joking.
No, Dave's obsession with John Frusciante is quite cool, to be honest, because I learn a lot about John Frusciante, even though it does chew my ear off every time I get home from work. It's like in my ear. Please do more Candlebox.
Oh, happily.
Do you really like Sub-Zero guitars?
Very much so.
Any thoughts on Arctic Monkeys?
No opinion.
Best cheap guitar.
Depending on what it is, Revelation.
Have you tried any Eddie Van Halen guitar? Is it Eddie Van Halen?
Yeah.
EVH? Yeah.
I would like to, but it's getting old as one and I've been able to afford one. I really want the black and white one. I love the black and white. Okay. I'm nervous. I'm even more nervous now because I'm afraid I'm going to leave it. Tomorrow come down, it'll be broken in pieces.
Have you tried the new player series made in Mexico, Strat?
I have not. No, not yet.
Do you like Chorizo Red Hot Chili Pepper Show? Chorizo.
Chorizo.
Chorizo, I know. Chorizo. Yeah, do you like that show, Poland?
Yes, awesome show. I like the fact that John talks about muskrats living in his Wawa pal.
Dave, it's Jonah from Facebook.
Hello!
Did you ever get round to listening to Hum? If so, what do you think? Cheers from California, yay.
I don't remember. I'm sorry, my brain's...
He's not really on it at the minute, are you? Did you know Chili Peppers covered Fire by Jimi Hendrix?
I did indeed. With Halal.
Halal.
The intonation needs doing a bit, but I'm not going to bother about that right now.
Orange Crush 12, good for a beginner, or should I say for something in a 1B12?
Oh, I need to tune it back. No, they're really good for beginners, yeah. Orange Crush 12 are great amps. Plus they take pedals really well, which is always good.
What do you think about the Yamaha guitars John is playing now? Have you ever tested one?
No, I've never put... Oh no, I have. I've played one. And they're good. I just feel like a Les Paul to me, though.
If you ever get to visit the Netherlands, will you do a meet and greet?
Oh, I'd love to do a meet and greet with Nick, yeah.
Careful not to drill through the...
in general.
Careful not to drill through the other side of the headstock.
No worries about now. I'm finished.
Best small yeah, this was before then. There's so many questions. I'm trying to do them fast.
Okay, we're gonna have to
I know.
end soon.
Best small travel guitar
I don't know.
is a Oswald Stratocaster. Is a Oswald Strat worth 1,400? Is it worth the 1,400 euros?
Oh yes. It's a bargain at that point.
How good is Hendrix playing on Hear My Shame Coming live at Berkeley?
It's sickening. Jimmy, in general, is a sickeningly awesome guitarist.
Opinions on Phil Lynott and Thin Lizzy.
Love Thin Lizzy, love Phil.
Opinion on a Marshall Super Bass. Now that face says it all.
68 Super Bass is one of my dream amplifiers.
Joe, what does Dave do that gets on your nerves?
Everything.
Oh, no. Not everything.
I need to stand up and play on. You don't know how it feels.
Dave has a few sayings that do rattle my cage a little bit. One of them being as simple as that, really, isn't it?
Simple as that, isn't it?
Just simple as that. That's it then, isn't it? That's it.
I'm very quick to give up.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. As simple as that. I'm a realist. Do you like V-neck guitars?
No.
Dave Simpson Band Irish Tour, make it happen. There are 271 people watching this stream.
That's more people than I get to play to at a gig.
No. What is in that? What is that in background with the mask on?
Oh, that. It's a polystyrene head.
Do you have any tips to get rid of nervousness and shaky hands when playing in front of people?
Sadly not. No, you just got to get on.
It goes away once you start playing.
Yeah. He does other things. Your guitar. Okay, everybody. I think that's it. I think we're going to call it a day there. Are we getting any more questions?
Yes, we've got a ton of questions.
Got a ton of questions.
Got
that I'm
so
not gonna
many.
Get to today.
Unfortunately not. There's
Sorry,
literally
everyone.
so
Sorry.
many. Will the questions come up when you post this video?
No, but the people can put comments and I will
Right.
I'll tell you what, it feels like the 62. It's always the same. On a vintage scale neck, on a vintage radius neck, you can only bend up 15 frets certain way. Any further, it chokes out. Okay, there we go, everybody. We've got the Oswald John Strat behaving.
Sorry,
there is no gap there, are there?
sorry if I didn't get to your question. We've run out of
There is a gap
time.
there. Right, well, I'm going to have to figure that out tomorrow. We've got a gap in the neck.
Oh,
Neck
right.
for the body
You have
isn't-
to
it's not fitting right for some reason.
Okay.
I'll look in a minute. Okay, yeah. Stable, but I don't know. Shall I could do a little bit? No, it's okay. Okay, yeah. Right, thank you very much everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed this assemblation. That's not even a word, but hey, it is now. Of the John Strat Mark II. I'm not overly impressed with the fact that the scratch plate is hung over the bottom there, but I'm not going to lose sleep over it. There's no way you can tell, but it's not right. Other than that, it looks bob on. It's just lined up. It's obviously just like that part. You know, it's not going to cause excess pain or anything. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I answered questions well enough. I hope Joe did well but I know she did. She did better than me. But yeah, this guitar is mega, and you'll be seeing more of it very, very soon. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. I'll see you again very soon. Have a great morning, afternoon, good evening. Goodbye now. Thank you very much for watching. What?
Sorry we didn't get to your questions.
Yeah, sorry we didn't get to your questions. But if you want to ask a question, leave it in the comment section. I will reply to you. I promise. Right. On this chord. A.
A up.
A up. Bye bye. Thank you.